Well, it is Sunday. I am at the house and we're with the 2010 Odyssey, and sometimes you just get premature celebrating fixing something, because if it ain't one thing, it's another with this stinking thing. So let me flip you around. So as you can see, my little friend's back. I went about 250 miles. I've got this VSA light on, but I've got no VSA codes. Now watch, I shut this off, fire it back up, the VSA light goes off, but the check engine light comes on. This has been going on it's been intermittent. So the one common denominator I've had where this thing has stayed off, let me shut this door. The one common denominator I've had has been anytime I've cleaned the EGR valve, it'll stay off for 2 or 3 days. I won't get a VSA light, I won't get anything, but I'm not getting any EGR codes in the engine. I'm getting a cylinder 5 and a cylinder 6 misfire and then a multiple misfire. I probably really need to hook it up on scanner, but I've already did 2 new plugs, 2 new coils. But my only common denominator in turning this stinking thing off has been this EGR valve. Now, I've cleaned it twice, and to be honest, when I looked at it, it looks nasty. So the new one just come in today, so give me just a second, and we'll work on getting this thing in. All right, so what we're going to replace can be your EGR valve. It's going to be right here. It's super easy to get to. I'm just going to pull this little pigtail harness. It's got a connector. See if I can do it. Let me switch hands. So you're basically gonna, and I've hit this thing off 3 times. All right, and just like that, we got her out of there. This plug, you just got to squeeze real tight right there to get it out. I'm gonna leave that gasket on. That gasket actually looks good, but you tell me. I don't know. That's the old one. Get you in there. It's pretty nasty. And then that's gonna be the one we're gonna put on. It's held on. It's got 2 12mm bolts. So it's gonna be just popping the new one in, putting them 2 bolts on, and then we'll take them right up the road and see how she does. Okay, so we got it on. My check engine light's still on. I didn't bring the code reader home to reset it. The last time I drove it for a little bit, and it ended up just resetting itself. So give me a few minutes. We're gonna see if she comes back. All right, well, do you notice what's missing? She's gone. Don't know if she's gonna come back or not. I did get in the scanner. I had basically all my front cylinders were showing misfires. I don't know if it's an EGR issue or not, but I've sat here with it idling. I've had it rescan, and I'm getting 0 DTCs. I mean, I'm getting nothing but the TPMS light, which I know I've got tire pressure sensors. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go take it about 10-15 miles, take it for a little trip. I'm going to see if it comes back on. We'll see how she drives. But I'm thinking I might have her fixed. Okay, so right now we're in the car wash. Now, I know that my passenger side front door seal is busted. I need to order a new one. Actually, I found this out. My daughter was with me and got a little wet. So I'm gonna flip around and we're gonna see how wet it gets going through the car wash. So far, so good. I've had the scanner scanning. We've only been 2 miles, but I've let it sit and idle. No check engine light. We're still yeah, no warning light. Other than TPMS sensors, when it needs tires, I'll address those. I actually got a shop that's up in the town of the dealership I work for that I think they charge $75 a tire, $75 or $85 a tire. It's pretty cheap, but I think it's just my number. I think it's the 2 back ones. you know, Honda's a little generic and doesn't tell you. You can tell the moonroof's leaked at one time, but right now, I mean, this will be the second time taking it through the car wash, so we'll look. I haven't seen any wetness. I need to figure out some way to scrub that out. But yeah, that beep you're hearing is my little scanner scanning. This is usually where it leaks. So the moonroof feels dry, and I know she got wet last time. Well, you can see, look on the window, you can see chunks of that gasket coming out. Somebody has tried to break into this thing before, and I mean, they have just chewed the gasket all to hell. They're about 30, 35 bucks. I need to get one ordered. At some point, I'm gonna clean these sunroof drains out. The best way I've seen people do them has been, I mean, you can blow them out with air, but you can also shove a weed eater string. So I've actually got a whole thing of weed eater string. Maybe in another video, if you guys want to see some shit like that, maybe in another video we'll, yeah, you can see the water, you see it. See it right up there. It's got a little bit of a leak. It's about a $35 gasket. I just need to get it ordered and put on, but it's chewed to hell. Still no check engine light. Let me get out of the car wash. I'm gonna drive a little bit more, see what happens, but so far so good. I mean, okay, so almost 13 miles. I've had the scanner scanning, 0 DTCs, no check engine light, so maybe I fixed it this time. Knowing my luck, another 250 miles, it's gonna come back on. I did go through the car wash, y'all seen. We'll just look on the outside. Like I said, this thing isn't perfect. We still have a few things we need to do. I mean, I need this thing to last, yeah, maybe another 7-8 months. So far, I mean, it's out here running. I mean, it runs and idles good. I mean, it's got dents. I'm actually thinking about getting one of them cold glue kits, and maybe think about playing around with seeing how hard it is for somebody that doesn't know what they're doing to do some dent repair. Probably the next project we're going to tackle is going to be this right here. So it's that camera leaves a lot to be desired. It's on a little bitty screen. So I've got the new infotainment system in here. It comes with a camera. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to take the factory camera out. We'll put a new camera in, and then it'll show up on that tablet swap that we did. So we throw it in reverse, we'll have a nice big color camera. My wife complained about the other one, so I'm gonna see what I can do there. But that's gonna be it. All right, just like that, we're gonna call it quits. Thanks for tuning into this one. We'll have some more stuff for this. I am far from done with it. Mechanically, I think we're good. So if this check engine light doesn't come back on, mechanically, there's nothing else I need to address on this thing. It should run and drive just fine. I'd like to find a better set of seats and maybe do a video on swapping the seats. I want to do the 2 fronts and the 2 buckets. I think the back seats will be okay. It's got a little bit of seam rip back there, but I think for no longer than I have it, I'm not going to mess with the back seats. I think I'm just going to replace the 4 captains. I'd like to find that 8-passenger piece, but at the same time, my wife don't want me to put it in. But when I decide to get rid of it, you know, it would be nice to have for the next person. If you like stuff like this, consider subscribing to my channel. Give me a thumbs up, comment. What do you think about driving beaters? I don't have a whole lot of money in this thing, and so far I'm happy with my purchase. I've had to do a little fiddling with it, but I actually enjoy it. Thanks for tuning in. I'll have another one together soon. We'll see you then.